Over 40,000 surf lifesavers patrolling the beaches around Australia. But the Australian coastline is so huge, it's impossible to keep watch over every single beach.
So to help us out and be our eyes in the sky, we're looking to use this beachcombing UAV. UAV stands for Unmanned Autonomous Vehicle, which means this plane can navigate through the air without a pilot. By capturing images during the flight, it will help us monitor more of the coastline and keep an eye out for anyone that might get into trouble and bring it to our attention. So, how does it work? We might hand over to one of the engineers that helped develop it.
Thanks, Alison. Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'll run you through how this autonomous aircraft works. The plane is powered by a lightweight battery, and it can fly at speeds in excess of 100 kilometers per hour. And while it's up in the air, it can capture images of unpatrolled beaches with onboard cameras. Being a UAV, the aircraft can take off, perform a mission, and land without the need for remote-controlled input. So how does it do this? Well, it has a GPS on board, which we can program to fly over certain locations. It also has an accelerometer and a gyroscope, which monitor the plane's movements, keeping it level and figuring out which direction to point the aircraft in. At the front of the aircraft, there's a pitot tube which measures wind speed and a barometric sensor which measures air pressure. All these instruments let the plane keep on track while it's flying through the air. And while it's flying, all the images the aircraft captures are sent via radio link back to this ground control station. This means lifesavers can monitor the beaches in real time and look out for anyone in danger. From the computer, they can also change the coordinates of the plane to give it a new flight path. And if the plane does find someone in trouble, we have this robotic quadrotor to help us with the rescue. This quadcopter is fitted out with similar technology to the plane, allowing it to fly around autonomously. Its role would be to carry out a floating aid to someone struggling in the water, or we could also use another plane. This floating aid may not look like much now, but when it hits the water, it inflates. Attached to the life preserver is a canister of pressurized air held in by a pin. We're looking at connecting to the quadcopter, or another aircraft like this plane, a string which pulls out the pin as it hits the water, inflating the life preserver so a swimmer can grab hold and keep above the water.
This technology is really going to help us keep our beaches safe.
But remember, if we can't see you, we can't save you. So always swim between the flags.